Liberal Viewer presents.
So with the presidential election little more than a month away, Republicans and Fox News have gone into high gear trying to cut into President Barack Obama's advantage on foreign policy, taking the tragic attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, and politicizing it to a ridiculous extent, as you can see, for example, when supposedly straight news anchor Bill Hemmer brought on one of the top 5 Republican leaders in the House of Representatives, Deputy Whip Marsha Blackburn, to make the outlandish accusation here.
We need an independent counsel, and we need the investigations to begin immediately. I think this is an issue. Benghazi Gate is the right kind of term for this. I think this is very, very serious, probably more serious than Watergate. And to call this a response to a video when it was obviously a terrorist attack.
Now wait a minute. What happened in Libya could have been both a response to a video and a terrorist attack, and nothing that's come out makes it worse than Watergate or even worthy of the label Benghazi Gate. But Fox News has really latched on to this false claim that President Obama failed to label the Benghazi attack as an act of terror, even going so far as to have supposedly straight news reporter Wendell Goler make a false correction of Obama advisor David Axelrod's true statement on the issue, as you can see in this clip.
Here's Axelrod.
The president called it an act of terror the day after it happened, but when you're the responsible party, when you're the administration, then you have a responsibility to act on what you know and what the intelligence community believes.
Actually, it was several days after the Benghazi attack before the White House called it terrorism.
No, when that supposedly straight news reporter said it was several days after the attack before the White House called it terrorism, that was just not true, because if you look at President Obama's speech in Las Vegas on the day after the attack, just like David Axelrod said, Obama referred to it as an act of terror, which you can see for yourself in this clip.
As for the ones we lost last night, I want to assure you we will bring their killers to justice. And we want to send a message all around the world. Anybody who would do us harm, no act of terror will dim the light of the values that we proudly shine on the rest of the world, and no act of violence will shake the resolve of the United States of America.
So President Obama in his Las Vegas speech did refer to the Benghazi attack as an act of terror the day after it happened, and Wendell Goler's false correction of David Axelrod on that point was not just an isolated incident, but was supported by dishonest video editing in a 9-minute video timeline Fox News broadcast a few days before on one of its supposedly straight news programs' special report, which left out the part of President Obama's Las Vegas speech calling the Libya attack an act of terror, instead describing Obama's September 12th itinerary like this.
Roughly 9 p.m., President Obama mentions the attack but spends most of the time campaigning in Nevada.
Now, because Nevada is a battleground state, you are aware that we've got an election going on.
From Nevada, the president goes on to campaign in Colorado.
So Fox News showed Obama campaigning on September 12th and left out the part of Obama's Las Vegas speech calling the Benghazi attack an act of terror, which, along with Fox News reporter Wendell Goler's emphatic denial that Obama used those words the day after the attack, make it clear that Fox News is presenting a false narrative for partisan political purposes, I think, but I want to know what you think. Was it partisanship that caused Fox News to edit out and deny that President Obama called the Benghazi attack an act of terror the day after it happened? And regarding the real evolving information from the Obama administration about how much planning went into the act of terror, is the changing assessment from the Obama administration about the amount of planning that went into the attack a scandal or just the nature of an ongoing investigation?
YouTube, you decide.